emerging leaders, young professionals in philanthropy are so important because they are the disruptors to what we're doing. They are the ones that are going to shift maybe how we've done it for the last 30 or 40 years and have new ideas and new perspectives of how we reach people. And as new generations get older, as new donors take part, we're going to need these leaders, the ones you're seeing right now that are being awarded, to help lead the way. I want to say this to all of our new leaders, especially those receiving an award today. You have the power to inspire and connect and lead us forward. So let's all thank Cole, Jasmine, Becky, Jessica, and Nathaniel. Congratulations for being 2024 Emerging Leaders with AFP.
Debbie's own personal story of growing up, first generation college student. She very much talks about the sacrifices she saw her parents make to provide the best education that they could for her. And also, she experienced those bumps in the road as a first gen student in college. And so I think for her, it's very much personal in her own journey. But also, she and her husband, Charlie, they're just such an incredible team. I mean, obviously, they have such a great partnership as husband and wife and a family, but that's also how they approach their philanthropy, their involvement in the community. They are step by step with each other in that process. And so she just, when she comes to the table at a meeting, at an event, when you're calling her, it's always, what can I do to help? And it's not that, oh, let me just kind of stand on the sidelines. She wants to be in it. And we really needed that as a school that was trying to open, as a school that, was going through challenges and opportunities and bumps along the way. She's just she's the word that comes to mind is just incredible.
I believe this foundation is about 25 years old, and I didn't know anything about Stephen Breen Memorial Foundation, or Stephen's story, until I moved to Fort Worth 7.5 years ago. But almost immediately became connected with them. They are so generous with 17 different Catholic schools in our diocese, with kids suffering with cancer. And it is just an amazing story that that foundation came to be formed out of tragedy, a tragedy I cannot even imagine. A young man died of cancer while in the prime of his life. He was a student at Nolan Catholic High School, and literally on his deathbed asked his parents that they create a foundation so that families and kids suffering from cancer have opportunities, and that kids have the opportunity to attend a Catholic school. And that's how the foundation was born. And I was fortunate to get to know Stephen's father, Jim Breen, in my first 6 months of living here in Fort Worth, and working with our foundation, and went to the first Giving Wings dinner that fall of 2017, and I've been every year since. And it's just an incredible story of what they do so selflessly, not only giving their money to important causes and to families who need it. Over $2 million they've given in, I believe, their 25-year history. But more important than that, how they've touched lives. It's a good example of what a steward would be. If you think of a good steward, and the type of life you need to lead, he models that truly. It's not fake, it's very genuine with Michael. So I'm fortunate to know several of Michael's clients because they are generous with our foundation. And one in particular commented to me how grateful she is to Michael for his advice and counsel in growing her wealth in order for her to be more generous.
So when I was thinking of who would be a good outstanding fundraising executive, Kathy came to mind because she is the epitome of a philanthropic fundraiser. It's not for her, it's not just about the organization that she works for and raising the funds for that one organization. It's helping out at her kids' schools. She's a foster parent for Great Pyrenees with their rescue. She is the person on Tanglewood Moms that when someone says, "Hey, can someone help me? I need to find this." She is, "Have you looked at this organization or this organization? Or I have one. Let's connect." She's that person that is just that servant leader in Fort Worth, and she always just, her heart is so big and she just wants to help others. It's not always about raising the dollars. It's about how can she individually make an impact.
Definitely think of Kathy Neese Brown. She is among the leaders among leaders with not only the Fort Worth community, but for all those that know her and appreciate her. And it's such an honor to nominate her for the Ben Franklin Award because one of my most favorite quotes of Ben Franklin is, "Well done is better than well said." Kathy, congratulations.
Develops long-term relationships. She does not, it's not a transactional relationship with Kathy, so she's very purposeful and thoughtful in her relationships. And again, so generous and resourceful, strategic, and always mission-minded. And she's also very good at thinking outside of the mission for which she works. And she will expand and offer resources to other organizations if she believes that the individual or the donor that she's working with is interested in something else. So she will help make introductions, facilitate that relationship to the other organizations. So she works, in my opinion, she works on behalf of the entire community to make our community better. It's just, she's just that person. And she's somebody who I think younger professionals should try to emulate.
I'm amazed at how well-rounded she is, how connected she is within the community, and how caring she is for the needs of not just her causes, but other people that she comes in contact with. Congratulations on this award. You truly have earned it, and you are an inspiration to a lot of people. Some I don't even think you realize.
Okay.
Hi, Kathy. That's perfect. That's all good job.
I nominated you.
Yeah, good job. You rock.
That's all.
Since her diagnosis, her family and friends have rallied around her and have given her the name Mighty Mackenzie. And so today, Mighty Mackenzie is 10 years old. She's living a beautiful life and is thriving. But because LCH is so rare and the research continues today, Amanda and Kinsey really wanted to bring LCH to light. And so they a year after Kenzie's diagnosis, so in 2022, they participated in the BLAST, which is our family-friendly walk that benefits our hematology and oncology center. And so just 3 weeks before the BLAST was set to take place, Kenzie and her mom, Amanda, rallied up her family and friends. They formed Team Mighty McKinsey and raised over $10,000 for the BLAST, which earned them the top fundraising award that year. And so to date, Team Mighty McKinsey has raised nearly $40,000 for the BLAST, which is, of course, supporting kids who are battling cancer. It's just a great reminder of what it is to be so selfless, even in the times when, you know, she has so much going on in her personal life and is going through a difficult journey, but she still stops to think about other people and other kids in particular of how she can make a difference for them. So it's a true testament to her and how, you know, what it looks like to be brave and to persevere and to be determined to make a difference. And it's, you know, she's made a true she's an inspiration certainly, but she's made a really big impression, a big mighty impression on all of our hearts at Cook Children's and in our community.